What's up? This is Phoenix Bars, the Paradigm Killer. Once again, family. Real quick, shout out Project Frequency. Shout out Low Freak, aka BG. Shout out Big Dread 305. You have been exposed, fam. And this is Books of the Bible 103. 103. And the reason I even started the books of the Bible is because use the systems, family. I'm not attacking your faith. I'm attacking your ignorance. I'm attacking your ignorance and believing in the hierarchy that has been set in place to oppress you. Color don't matter. Race don't matter. Nationality don't matter. Even the ancient system don't matter. I don't see these so-called faiths as religions. I see them as usurped ancient sciences. Use your ancient and occult sciences. That's what I'm telling you, family. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'm gonna try to get through my notes real quick because I think this is information that anybody who doesn't want to be willfully ignorant and just believe in what they are told, these are some tools and these are some time periods and these are the things that can get you to a more proper understanding of your ancient sciences. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Shout out to my muse, of course. The first written word of God, I keep on saying the Old Testament, not the Old Testament, well, it's in the Old Testament, but the Ten Commandments is dated to 1400 BC, family. 1400 BC. And anybody who watches, within my last 20 videos, I go into the 1500s plenty of times. And if you haven't seen them, not just to get people to watch my videos, but if you haven't seen them, it's some information in there that will make a lot of this stuff make sense to you. Okay. 1400 BC, the Old Testament. Continue. The completion of the original Hebrew manuscript, 39 books of the Old Testament, is dated to 500 BC. And real quick, I always hear people say, scholars say, but they never say what scholars, they never say what scholars say that. Because I can pretty much guarantee from how I researched that's why they don't say what scholars, because the scholars don't say that shit. They believe that shit and they say, and they've learned that saying that this is what scholars say is some fly shit to say. Okay? Let's keep on going. The Septuagint in the Greek, 200 BC. Okay. So, people say the Bible comes from the Septuagint, but just in this breakdown, the original Hebrew manuscript, which is 39 books of the Old Testament, which is dated to 500 BCE, and the Septuagint is 200, 300, whatever you want to say it, BC, something's not right. You people, and you people know who I'm talking to, you sound ignorant as shit. And since y'all won't fucking debate me with y'all scary fuck asses, cause y'all masters won't allow you to, I be going in. I be going real hard. Fuck ass niggas. Jerome's Latin Vulgate, all 80 books, 39 Old Testament, 14 Apocrypha, which everybody says is frivolous, and 27 New Testament, 382 AD. Okay? Okay? Come on. Stop letting ignorant fucks lead you into destruction, family. Look into the information for yourself. That way, if you take these fuck ass niggas' opinions out of the equation, then you can properly use your ancient or occult sciences. Okay? 500 AD, the scriptures are translated into 500 languages. Now, peep what I'm about to say next, family. 500 AD, the scriptures are translated into into 500 different languages. Right after 100 years after that, 100 years after that, 600 AD, Latin is the only language allowed to produce scriptures. Okay? Peep motherfucking game, family. Peep game. 600 AD. Okay, my bad. 995 AD, Anglo-Saxon New Testament is produced. This is the early roots of the English language. 995 AD. Peep motherfucking game. Last little point. And then I'm going to do a slight book fair for the family. 1455 AD, Gutenberg invents the printing press. The first book produced on that said printing press is the Gutenberg Bible in Latin. Peep motherfucking game to what is really going on and what has really happened to your ancient or occult sciences in the past. They have been usurped. And race has absolutely nothing to do with it. It just doesn't. These oppressive fucks come in all shapes, sizes, colors, and ignorance. And they're not even smart enough to cover the shit up. They're not even smart enough to cover the shit up properly. So a motherfucking naga, so another real Mason like me can't come back thousands and thousands of years later and take a huge stinky shit on their asses. So I'm going to say this real quick before I get into the book fair portion. I'm trying to get people to peep game to the techniques of psychological warfare that they use on the public. You think that in this surveillance system that we live in, that none of these high-level fucks haven't seen Iron Phoenix bars, or even slightly might have heard that, hey, you might want to look into this young Naga, okay? And none of them have the balls or heart in a motherfucking chest to prove me wrong. With all their money, with all their resources. Even the fuck ass Amin Ra fraud, disrespectful to the name of Amin Ra. You have the nerve to name yourself Amin Ra anything using this disgusting, not even European system, a system of oppression, period. You attach yourself to the system that was put in place to oppress the people and got the nerve to say you're fucking Amin Ra anything. Y'all disgust me. Y'all fucking disgust me. So, for anybody who wants to get a proper understanding on their ancient or occult sciences, Christianity origins. Something you might, all y'all intelligent motherfuckers, all y'all fly talking, motherfucking high flying coon niggas might want to look into. Number one. Introduction, early Christianity. Okay. 2. The daily life of the Byzantine Empire. Okay. All the money, all the research, all the supposed research, all the money that these people have drained out of the black community, and none of this information has been given to the people. None of this information has been given to the people, and I'm disgusted by it. Okay, family? That's why I come off the way I come off. You are letting people lie to you, and it disgusts me. Buddhism. An introduction. Buddhism. Before you say that, there's no need for because a book that is more set to oppress me than it is to free my ass of any race, color, whatever, tells you don't look into this, don't look into that, don't do this. Why do you think they tell you don't look into fucking astrology? Why do you think astrology, the perfect example, why do you think the Bible tells you not to per se look into astrology, but the Bible is astrology. It's astrology and all kind of alchemy in the Bible. That's how they fucking control your mind. That's how they control your mind. And I just want to show this before I end it. This is my map book. The history of world maps the history of the world in 12 maps. Oh yeah, we be going